This is part 2 in my Ghost Towns of Nevada series, and we're heading to Ione, Nevada this time. We started our journey in Yerington, and if you were to take the highway from Yerington to Ione, you'd have to go through Hawthorne, and that's about 137 miles. But we decided that we wanted to take a scenic route, so we went from Schurz and took Double Springs Road, which took us directly east across the desert and over to Gabbs. It was a dirt road, and it was about 80 miles long, but there were some pretty cool things to explore in the middle of nowhere.
Manifold burritos, but this thing's not as easy as the YJ to figure out a spot. One time we were in a Death Valley and I put it up there and it fell into the belt and the belt came off, so gotta be a little more careful. That looks good.
Ione came into existence in November 1863 after silver was discovered by Mr. P.A. Havens in the Shoshone Range and quickly became a trade and milling center. Unlike most of the buildings in Ione, the Ione General Mercantile was built in 1983, but as you can see, it is no longer open to the public.
Burrito came undone.
Uh-oh. It's gone.
Is it really?
There's no burrito in there. Fuck. We lost our burrito! We lost our lunch. Lunch. Round 2. Since the burrito failed. It's a good thing we have some hot dogs. In the Ione ghost town. Sully's eating grass because he wouldn't eat breakfast. Huh. See, I don't like to eat when we're traveling. American Indians lived in Ione Valley for at least 5,000 years. The House Saloon was built in 1864, and up until the late 1980s, they still sold gas, had a gas pump, and also had a phone booth outside. We go into the saloon. MERI office building established April 13th, 1984. By 1864, Ione's population had quickly grown to 600 people and proudly held the title of Nye County seat and built the county's first courthouse. Prosperity wouldn't last long though, because a new town called Belmont nearby quickly snatched up most of the population, and the county seat was moved there in 1867. A second boom for the town came in 1896 when a new 10-stamp mill was built. Only 1 year later, A. Phelps Stokes purchased a majority of the mining and milling interests in an effort that would essentially resurrect this nearly deserted town. In July 1898, there was a significant drop in the value of silver, and the Ione deflated once again. The town had one more resurgence in 1912 when attention was drawn to cinnabar deposits in the area. It was short-lived, however, and ended in 1914. Ione's post office would eventually close in April of 1959. Ione, Nevada, the town that refused to die, still has about 40 or so current residents. Thanks so much for watching. If you're interested in visiting Ione, Nevada, it is very close to the Ichthyosaur State Park as well. I would say it's only about a couple of miles. Please like, share, consider subscribing.